Hello there friends, I hope that you're doing well. So here we have an old crankset that has the pedal threads stripped, and I've tried to repair it and I failed, and I just wanted to give you some ideas on how to repair these threads if you don't have the tools. Now, if you go on YouTube and you search for videos that show you how to repair them, you can find some repair kits and some tools. Especially there is a video from a YouTuber called RJ the Bike Guy, and he shows exactly how to do it. I'm not going to show you exactly how to do it because I don't have the tools. I'm just gonna give you some ideas. Now, what I did here was to just create this kind of bolt on a CNC machine, and it has threads here, and the pedal goes in like this. But as you can see, it will stick out. The pedal will stick out like this. Normally it goes like this. Now this is really not great, and probably this was a bad idea, but I had to try. So what the ideal thing to do is to create a bolt like this, which will go inside the arm, but it should not stick out at all. So it should have double threads, one on the inside and one on the outside, so it can be screwed here and the pedal will go in here. But I was not able. This is the best I could do because I don't have the tools. I don't have those kits and other tools as well. Another thing that you can do, probably the best way, is to fill this arm with aluminium. You'll also need tools. You need to go to someone that is able to do that. Now, for most of the cranksets, the arms are made of aluminium and the chainrings from steel. So you can't put steel to fill this gap here with steel because it's aluminium. You need also aluminium. Once it's filled with aluminium, you can just use also a CNC machine and just create threads. So create a hole here and also create the threads. So the pedal will go normally. You don't need the kit anymore. That's probably the best way. Now, the problem with this method is that there is a good chance that the pedal will not sit completely straight. As you can see, this one that I made, it's not 100% straight. No matter how much you try, it will still be a bit bent, like 2 or 3 degrees. If you care about these aspects, probably this is not a great idea, but this is what you need to do. So first, probably it's good to go to a bike shop that repairs bicycles and ask them if they can fix this thing. If they can, usually it should cost just a couple of bucks, maybe $10, maybe less. It depends. A new crankset like this would go for about maybe 30-40 bucks. So I don't know, maybe with less than $10 you can get it fixed. But without any tools, you can't really do anything at home. You need a CNC machine and you need someone to fill the gap with aluminium. So yeah, this is how you can repair it if you don't have the tools. My advice is to just get a brand new crankset, what you need to do is to find your current crankset, look for the specs on the internet, so find exactly the name, the code name of your crankset, look for the specs and get exactly a crankset with the same specs as your current one. And I would also advise you to replace the pedal that was used. If you use the pedal in an arm with strip threads, I would advise to replace also the pedal, because this also suffers a bit of damage, and if you get a new crankset and you will use the old pedal, it might also damage the new crankset, the threads from the new crankset. As you can see, this is not perfect. This was used for a couple of months on this one, which had strip threads, and it's not really in great condition, and I'm pretty sure that it will damage a bit the new crankset, which I'm going to buy, because obviously this will not work. This will not work. Okay, and also if you go to a bike shop and if they sell those repair kits and if they have the tools, as I said, they can also try to repair your current crankset. And eventually you can also just look for a used arm without the chain rings, or just look for a used crank arm, and most likely you might have a good chance to find one which should fit for a bicycle. Okay, so I hope that these tips helped you a bit. If you found the video useful, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Leave in the comments if you have other opinions or questions. Okay, thank you for watching.